Hey guys, it's Scott from Let's Play Easy Mode, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a reaction to the new Tears of the Kingdom gameplay trailer. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're new here, then welcome to the channel. And if you're one of our regulars, then welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, actually based on the request of many of you guys in the community. A lot of the folks who are followers in the community of our Breath of the Wild series, big Zelda fans, you know, there's a stirring going on here in 2023 because so many people are excited about the release of the next game. This has got to be, I would imagine, next to Starfield, or maybe on the same level, maybe even more than Starfield, this has got to be one of the most anticipated games of the year. We're talking about Tears of the Kingdom, the new, I would almost call it really Breath of the Wild 2. Even though it's another Legend of Zelda game, typically all of those are isolated stories and isolated games, really in different eras of history within the timeline of Zelda, but it seems like that the popularity of Breath of the Wild was just so much that they're doing this game that, to me, kind of comes across as Breath of the Wild 2. But anyway, I know a lot of you guys are really excited. I'm excited about it as well, and I've been kind of staying away from a lot of the spoilers, but on some live streams, I have done some reactions to a trailer, and though I've never done a reaction to a video on the channel yet as its own isolated video, and you guys have kind of showed some interest in doing this, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. I have not seen this as of the recording of this video. I think the trailer's only been out for 2 or 3 days, and I believe it's like 13 minutes long, so we're gonna watch this because this is an actual gameplay trailer. I don't know anything about it. No one has spoiled anything for me. I did see the the first teaser trailer that came out, but I'm excited to see how many of the game mechanics are the same, if they're going to kind of show off some new things. So let's go ahead and dig into that in just a second here. I just want to say, if you are excited for Breath of the Wild 2, aka Tears of the Kingdom, and give a like on this video. Also, if you're not one of our subscribers to this community, we are on a road to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. So go ahead and click that subscribe button because that would really help the channel as well. We're growing every day. This community is getting bigger and such a cool place to be. Don't forget we're on Discord. The link for that is down in the description below. And of course, you can always dive in deeper with me by hopping on over to the Patreon page, which you can get to by going to this link right here, because for $5 a month, you get early release content. For $10 a month, you get that plus exclusive content, because there's videos we have over there that you won't see here on YouTube, gameplays, games that we're playing on Patreon that you will not see here on YouTube because they're for Patreon eyes only. So make sure to check that out. Doesn't matter, for whatever tier you sign up for, you will be able to be a part of the Wednesday night weekly live streams that we do over there at Patreon as well. And I do just want to say a special thank you to our current list of patrons. Man, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for making this experience for me so awesome. Absolutely love hanging out with you guys on Wednesday nights, and I so appreciate you guys being the first responders to all the videos because you get early release content, so you guys are there first commenting and helping me through with all your tips and tricks. Absolutely love you guys. If you're out there and you would like to join this amazing list of people, then make sure to hop on over to Patreon today. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive in. This is the gameplay trailer that was just released a few days ago. Let's go ahead and watch this new Tears of the Kingdom trailer.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma,
Oh,
producer
hello.
of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Ooh.
Thank you very much for waiting.
All right. Well, you're welcome.
Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far.
Let's be honest, pretty much everybody in this community here at Let's Play Easy Mode is super excited about the release of this game.
Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay?
Yes.
Let's begin.
He's not using a Pro
Here
controller.
we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
Okay.
In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
Sky Island.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky.
I know where this area is, so that kind of tells me that this is, I mean, they really didn't change Hyrule. They've added to it, but they left Hyrule the same, because I know where this area is, where he's at right now. At least, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like, I think it was like that first horse stable that I actually encountered, where you kind of go south of Kakariko, and if you follow that road and keep following it, it will take you over to where really one of the final memories was, but it's that big battlefield with all the guardians, and if you keep following it, it takes you to Hateno. And this spot right here, in the previous game, there was a shrine there that we used to fast travel to quite a bit. So it looks like, I mean, it looks like Breath of the Wild. Link has grown his hair out a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of glad that this is built on, not changed, right? So it's kind of cool.
Do you see it? I wonder what that is.
Oh,
let's head over to it.
Okay. He's got his own little easy boy.
We're almost at the spot where the object fell.
Oh man, we're gonna have to build our stamina back up from.
Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities.
He's got new abilities.
Do this on the rock that just fell.
Rewind.
Look, it started rising.
Oh, that's awesome!
Recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since
Recall.
I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
Okay, good. We got that
There are
still.
a few other Sky Islands floating here too. I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands.
Dragon!
So I hope you'll try a few different methods. Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures.
This is what I was wondering about. How do you take a map like Hyrule and make it bigger? You just add a second floor.
Some trees are also growing here.
Beautiful looking.
You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit. There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there.
Ooh!
This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up.
Okay.
Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good.
Grab another.
Get another branch and we defeated it.
I wonder how they're going to explain
Moving on.
all these Sky Islands in the
We've now
story.
explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here and do this, look,
What?
we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer. This is called fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon.
I'm sorry. I know I'm probably annoying you with how many times I'm stopping this video, but you wanted a reaction. I'm watching all of this, and I'm thinking of shrines, and I'm thinking like with the fuse ability and with the recall, all of these are going to be new elements added into trying to figure out puzzles, like in the shrines and stuff. And I wonder if these are replacing what we had before with Cryonis and Stasis and Magnesis, Or are these new abilities that are going to be added on top of those? I don't know.
We're dealing with two of them at once.
Got a much better weapon that way.
The weapon's attack has definitely improved. The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability. You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
Roast some marshmallows with that.
With this, we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance.
Wow.
You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
What?
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies.
Oh, that's nice.
Very useful.
That is very useful.
In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters.
Yep.
Fuse it to an arrow and...
No. Guided?
Look, it homed in on the target. Let's try this on another bird.
What?
I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple.
Oh my word.
Stick together. The fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
Oh, that's awesome.
I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this.
Better than cordyceps.
I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now.
Oh, wow.
The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... attack!
No way.
With combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here.
No,
so,
we need a korok
we'll
leaf.
lift up this log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more.
We can build
We'll bring
rafts.
this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand.
Ultra
Even
hand.
though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things or detach them like this.
Oh my word.
Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so
All
we'll
right,
need
what's he
something
gonna
to
do?
propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
And it recharges the battery.
Attach
What?
another one. This should make the boat
Oh
well balanced.
my word. Seriously?
Okay, they're attached.
Now you got
Let's try moving the
speedboat.
boat. Hey, it's
How do you
moving.
steer it?
It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we
And you
reached the
gotta
other
fight.
side.
What was it? A construct? Is that what it was called?
In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine.
Looked like a John Deere.
Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So,
Just when I thought that there was no way that they could build onto the freedom and flexibility that the player has in Breath of the Wild, they create this. It's like Legos in the game now, and you can just make whatever you want for your own uses. I mean, I can't even imagine, knowing how smart everyone in this Breath of the Wild community is, the ingenuity that this game promotes. It's going to be great, because I mean, it's going to be so much fun. Like, you know, how so often, you know, we all do like shrines differently, right? Some of us have beat them one way that someone else didn't think of. But the fact is, you have the ability to do that. And I mean, what are we as a community going to come up with now with just being able to build vehicles? And I'm wondering how physics are going to play with the vehicles that we build. I can't believe this is amazing.
try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
Whoa, look at that.
There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
It's like a stage to play music on. What?
Look, I passed right through the ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you.
What?
There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example,
Wow.
this place has a cave with a hill right above it.
No.
If we use the ability here,
There's another is it construct is what they were called?
come on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain.
Yeah.
But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up.
That's
Here's another
insane.
example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly.
I feel like that's a hint. Like there's going to come a point
there's
where
another
we're stuck in a
construct.
cage.
It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game.
He's not using
It
stasis or
blew me away
anything.
with wind.
What?
Looks like it's
Wind?
got some sort of fan. Ah! I got pushed off! Oh well, let's just return to the surface. You
Whoa!
can quickly descend from the sky
He did that
to the
on
surface
purpose.
like this. It feels so good.
Look at the
In the sky,
skydiving.
you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest.
Wow.
Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this.
Oh, that's fun.
Let's dive into this river. And
Whoa!
we're back on the surface. There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at
That's
that for
new.
now.
That bird.
What did you think?
That
Some of
was
Link's new
insane.
abilities were updated from the previous game.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get a bunch of amiibos for this.
Wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Wow. That's incredible. Guys, that's amazing. What's this? Tears of the Kingdom Switch OLED. Oh, I see. Wow, that's something else. That is really cool. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, that is super cool. I mean, that's some major upgrades, and it makes me wonder, like, how much of this has been added to what we already have, like some of those powers, like I was mentioning, those new, I'm gonna call them rune powers, you know, like recall and fuse, things like that. Really cool powers. I wonder if those are gonna be what we have now in place of the other powers like stasis and magnesis, or are we gonna get them all together? Oh man, so cool. And it was so neat because I remember watching the initial trailer for this and seeing the vehicles that he was on and thinking, wow, that's a really weird looking makeshift kind of thing. And that's not actually something that you get like a regular vehicle in the game. He was saying that's something that you can build. This is insane, well, I'll tell you, it's gonna be hard for me to wait on this one. I am gonna wait on this one. I was actually talking with the folks from Patreon last night about it. I am gonna wait because I know most of this community that's been here since last August for Breath of the Wild, you know, everybody's gonna be kind of playing the game for themselves, and I think a lot of people are gonna want to play it for themselves before watching anyone else play it. And this is definitely a journey. Playing Tears of the Kingdom, I definitely want to play it with you guys. So I've decided I'm not going to be following up Breath of the Wild with Tears of the Kingdom. I'm going to give it some time. And I'm going to step away from the Zelda world for a little bit, dive into Mario Odyssey on the channel, and then perhaps when we're done with that game, we'll see how much time has passed, and if enough people out there are interested in seeing Tears of the Kingdom on the channel, I certainly am going to do it at some point. I just want to do it when I can do it with you guys involved in the comments, and you know, I want all our people back. You know, I don't want to lose anybody, or you know, anyone to feel like, well, I don't want to be around for this because I don't want it to get spoiled. I'm kind of just hoping to give it some time. Who knows? I mean, for all I know, it could be months. Be honest, I may not get the Tears of the Kingdom till next year with the list of games we have growing here. But man, it's gonna be hard to wait. I just want to make sure I'm doing it at a time when everyone in the community is willing to come back and be a part of it with me. So I mean, man, I don't even know what to say. Like, some of those things look really pretty. I'm just really happy they kept Hyrule the same. Like, I recognize certain parts of the map that they were showing when they were doing the demo of it. And it was really cool to see some of those things and just know, okay, we've added Sky Islands now. And I'm really glad, actually, that I watched this gameplay trailer, because in the first game, I had no idea from the very beginning what I was doing, and I had to kind of learn the mechanics of the game. I feel like now, understanding how the first game worked with Breath of the Wild, moving in with some of these new game mechanics, at least knowing that you can do what you can do, like build a boat, build a vehicle. You're gonna have to manipulate these things and fuse them together to get what you want out of them, and kind of build whatever machine your imagination can come up with. So I'm excited to know that, because I think that's gonna, already knowing that going into the next game is definitely going to help me to remember to have a really open mind this time when I go back into Hyrule. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I certainly did, and I'm really excited about the new game. It's gonna be hard to wait, but I'm gonna wait to play it with you guys when you're ready to see it here on the channel. But man, I'll tell you what, I am stoked for it, and I'm actually stoked because we're still approaching the end. We're still playing Breath of the Wild, but we are kind of approaching the end of it pretty soon as well. I will tell you that my goal is to beat Ganon and finish my journey through Breath of the Wild before May 12th when this new game comes out, just so I can kind of finish it as a way to kind of lead into the new game for everybody, and then you guys can all go off and play the game and get experience with it, so you can come back here and help me a little bit later on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to click like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this video for the very first time, watching an easy mode video, we don't normally do these kinds of reactions. Normally, we are a Let's Play gaming channel, but hey, if you guys want to see more of these trailer reactions, let me know, because I would definitely do them. That would be a lot of fun. Anyway, yeah, click that subscribe button if you're not a part of our community, and don't forget, you can check us out on Discord, link for that down below. And of course, you can always dive in deeper on Patreon by going to this link right here. Guys, it is always a joy to hang out with you here on YouTube. I love you so much, and I just can't thank you enough for watching my videos and being a part of this ever-growing, amazing community that we have. I will see you again back in the world of Hyrule because, well, we still have more Hyrule and Breath of the Wild to go explore in our journey here before we wrap things up and go fight Ganon. And I'm looking forward to sharing those experiences with you guys coming up. But until then, take it easy.